dance with me. Move your feet and feel it in the space between. You gotta give yourself a moment, let your body be. Downtown we let it go, sunset high and our body low. Blood rush in the haze.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time it's a little bit different only because, as you guys know, I've always done just nail videos, but I am here with Jordan and we're gonna be doing a getting ready with a stranger video, only because we don't know each other so well. We met 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So we're still like, we don't know a lot about each other, so just keep watching and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we are gonna be doing our makeup. So he is like the makeup guru and I'm like the nail person, so I don't usually I do my everyday face, but that's about it. When it comes to like eyeshadows, I've been kind of trying to practice, but I'm still not as good. So he's gonna be helping me a little bit if I need the help, which most likely I am. But other than that, like, he's gonna pick my look and I'm gonna pick his. So
basically we texted each other and we're like, hey, pick a look out for each other. And this is the look I picked for her. Basically, this look is by one of my favorite MUAs, which is, his name is Snatched by Jake. This is the look. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah. And it was harder for me to pick his because, like, show him like your last look that you did.
Like, I do a lot of creative things, and like, this is my last look I did.
So, like, how am I even supposed to compete with that? Like, how? So,
humble.
So I have, okay, I don't think you've seen them, but like, I have that one, and I don't know if you have the stuff to do them, but that's cute, and then that one. Okay. So I don't know, whatever you want to do. So it's that one, and this is by Vicky So this is by Vicky Reyes. She's actually from Arkansas, but she just moved to Florida. She just moved to Florida, so I hate that I missed her. But this is one of her looks, so I'm gonna let him pick from that, or that's another one of Vicky's. So whatever you want to do.
Okay, I think maybe go with this one, or I don't know. I
mean, whatever you have stuff for, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But he'll probably do this one. But so we're gonna get ready. We both already have our stuff set up, so just keep watching.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and prime with my little Maybelline thingy. Just get.
Is that good? Because this is what I use. I use the baby skin, and I just like started using it. Sugar, stop! He's over there licking your stuff. And this is Sugar, my baby.
I've used that before. And I'm like, a lot of people have been like, "Oh my God, primer doesn't do anything," and like, I'm a huge like primer person. And I recently stopped using that because it just like, I guess like kind of clogged my skin because it has like silicone in it. But basically I've just been using things to hydrate my skin. And this is like a hydrating one. Okay. And it just makes my foundation look really like dewy and glowy and pretty.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm not into makeup like that. But I was looking, like, I even bought this one, the hard candy one. And then I even have, what is this? The e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. But I just like watch different people's videos to see what they're using, and then I kind of just go out and buy it, but I don't know like what's actually good. So I'll probably have to go try that out.
Which is understandable. Like, I buy so much and like try so much stuff out, and if like essentially if I don't like it, I usually like give it to my friends or something like that, because I don't want, like, I have a lot of makeup. I do not want to like, you know, hoard it or anything.
No, and since I'm like a nail person, it hurts me to spend money on makeup. Like, I'll buy a whole bunch of nail stuff before I buy makeup. So are we both using the Anastasia?
Yeah, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in Ebony because my brows are really dark.
What is this? Medium brown. So I just bought this one, but this is the one I think I told you that I was using one by Walmart, or maybe I told somebody else. I don't know what it said, but I was using one by Walmart, and I feel like this one's a little bit like greasy.
Like the Anastasia?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like in the beginning, it's like, you're right, like it's greasy or like, you know, like it has a weird consistency, but like when you put it in your brows and like brush it out and everything, I think it's like really perfect.
So do you always do your eyebrows first?
It just depends, because if I'm doing like a really really crazy look and I'm like, I know I'm gonna have fallout, I usually do my eyes first and then I do my eyebrows first and then eyes and then like foundation. But today I think I'm gonna do my brows, foundation, and then eyes.
Because I always do my foundation first, but I'm gonna do my eyebrows first today since that's what you're doing.
It's gonna be like a quiet moment because it's like so intense. I really like love my brows. Like, it's one of my favorite parts.
Do you always do them yourself? As far as like grooming them and stuff?
Yeah, I really don't trust anyone with my brows. But like recently I went to someone to get them done and they did it like okay job. Before this, my eyebrows were like really fluffy, so.
My little sister's eyebrows look up right now. Jennifer, come here.
All you hear is like a creep.
Let me see your eyebrows.
Stop. I'm like in the middle of doing mine too. So like
Look
my
at
eyebrows
that.
are like.
She's trying to let hers grow out.
Because they're like really, really thin. It looks like somebody bit them. So I'm trying to let them grow out. I'm like, God.
They're cute.
Thank you.
This morning I was like, girl, what is wrong with your eyebrows?
Oh my god, so we like failed to mention, I think, that like we barely know each other.
Oh, yeah. So we started, okay, so as you guys know, I'm doing my instructor's license for cosmetology. So he's actually a student there now for cosmetology. Y'all, the first day he came in, he like had the most, what was it? How can I say it? He was just so excited to come in there. And like ever since then, like my teacher, like right after he left, we were like, he is so pretty. And we kept saying he's so pretty. And then I think, didn't you follow me on Instagram? Yeah, he followed me on Instagram that same day while he was there. So afterwards, after he left, I was just going through his pictures. And my teacher was looking at him too. So she literally told everybody, like all the teachers, like, y'all, I have this one student and he's so pretty. So now, like literally, what was it? Thursday, because I go to school Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So Thursday, one of the teachers was like, let me see your pretty boy. So like they kept having me like pull you up on Instagram because they wanted to see you.
Yes, and like teachers, they constantly come up to me like, oh, hi. You're in cosmetology, right? And I'm like, yeah, hi. And like knowing, okay, so I really joined cosmetology to like, you know, further my makeup skills, even though like I'm, you know, okay in makeup. But I came in thinking like that was gonna be it. But it's all about like hair and nails and like stuff like that. And I'm totally fine with that. Like, who doesn't want to learn anything new? So it was just funny because everyone, I guess, when we learn about cosmetology, when we learn about like makeup, I'll be like the go-to person for it, because
and that's really how it is in every school, because like whenever I was in cosmetology, like I don't like hair, and at the time I didn't really just like the makeup part, but it just depends on what you want to focus on. So like I wanted to focus on nails, so that's what I always did. That's why I'm not good with with hair or makeup, because I always focused on just nails. Sugar, really?
I'm over here really taking forever for this one brow. I feel like my brows look like so bold.
I feel like I should have got a darker one.
Yeah, I usually get I don't know, I like my brows like thick and dark. But that's just me. A lot of people hate my brows. A lot of people, like yesterday, I was out in Sephora and like everyone loved them, but like there are some people like, oh, your brows are too thick, or you know, stuff like that, which is understandable. Like, everyone's not gonna like everything you do.
It's always those people, they always got something to say.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. On Instagram, I basically post, you know, beauty photos, and a lot of brands say we repost me, or like pages repost me. And like recently I just started getting the worst like hate, and I'm like and I like click on their profile and it's like them with like boxy ass eyebrows, or like you know, they can't blend their makeup, and it's like, sis, you came for me when and I just leave it there.
That's how I am with like nail comments. Like the other day, I posted a picture of like one of my clients' nails, and everybody was like, "This is not your best work. They're so ugly. Why would she even pick that?" And I literally started blocking people. That's how mad it made me. And I was like, you know what? I'm not about to block these people. So like, I just disabled the comments because I just don't like the drama or anything that comes with it. I kind of just stay in my lane and do me.
You're just like not here for the drama.
Yeah. I literally just do nails. That's all I do.
Like, I'm here to do nails
I'm
and
just a
get
nail
off.
tech.
Well, tell them how old you are and how you got into like doing nails and stuff like that.
Okay, so I am 21 years old. I'll be 22 in November. I got into doing nails. I just messed up my eyebrow, but I got into doing nails because the first time I ever got my nails done, and my subscribers will know this because I posted a video about it, but I used to get my nails done, or I started getting my nails done. Like, I was literally in the 4th grade when I got my first set of nails. It was like 4th grade going to the 5th grade though. So I got my nails done, and I went to the shop, and like I literally got like a French tip. And they charged me, what was it? It was like $40. I can't remember, but it was like 40. Or actually, no, it was like 25. And then I wanted a design on my ring finger, and they didn't do it. So then the next day, I was like, Mom, you know, like I really want that design on my ring finger. Can we go back? So she took me back, and as soon as I sat in the chair, she started doing a feel. Like how, like it. I literally had just got my nails done that day before, so how you can't even do a feel, but you know, the language barrier, they act like they don't know what you're saying, so she just kept doing her thing, and I was only like, what, how old are you in the 4th grade? Like 11? No.
I was gonna say like
I don't
6
know.
or something, girl. I don't know.
So I was probably like 9 or 10 years old, and so, you know, I wasn't going to act a fool either. I just kind of sat there. And then when my mom came back, she's like, what happened to your nails? Like, you don't have nothing on them. So then finally, like, I literally said I want to design. They're like, what? I'm like a picture, like a drawing. And I'm trying to throw out, like, every word that I can to get them to understand. And finally, he did it. And it was just like, you know, the little lines they always know how to do. That's all it was. I think it was like white, orange, and glitter. I still have a picture of them. But that's all he did, and so he charged us $25 the first time. So it was like the day before, he charged me $25 for the full set, and then he charged another $20 for the feel, and then and then he charged for the actual design that he did. So like my mom was like, she said never again. So after that, she never wanted to pay for my nails again. So then I didn't get my nails done again until I was like going to the 6th grade, because at that time I was helping a lady. She had a taco stand, so I would help her with her business, and she would pay us. So I had my own money then. So I was going to this one lady, and like she did okay, but it was never like exactly what I wanted. Like I'll literally be like, okay, on this nail I want this, on this nail I want that, and like I would even like draw it out for her, and it was never and it was never like exactly how I wanted it. So then one day I was like, you know what, I'm at to start practicing. So the first time I ever did nails was on my little sister. We literally sat outside in the summer, and she fell asleep on the table. When she woke up, she was like, what is this? And like she literally went and took all of her nails off. And we were sitting there for like literally 4 hours. And then after that, I stopped for a while, and then I picked it back up like in 2011, I think. I was in the 10th grade. And then after that, I've been doing nails ever since. So I know that was a long story, but I've been doing nails for 6 years now, and it's been going pretty good. I went and did cosmetology. I basically did what Jordan's doing now. I did cosmetology in high school my junior and senior year. So then I went to college and finished the program. That took me 1 year. So I am a licensed cosmetologist, and then right now I'm getting my instructors in cosmetology. Oh, that's a long story.
That's like a really cute ideal, like, you know, story of how to like get in something, because, you know, some people do a lot of this stuff for the wrong reason, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of sad. Like,
So like even like in middle school, I had heard about Metro, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to Metro. But before, people used to look at Metro as, oh, if you're not going to college, if you don't want to do anything with your life, you go to Metro.
That's totally
and that's not what
it.
Metro is. Our technical school. That's what it's. Well, it's a long name, but the initials is Metro. So people, that's what they looked at it as. So in middle school, I was like in a college preparation program, and the teachers, you know, you're supposed to be going to college, so they expect you to go to like a 4-year college. And they would be like, you know, you're not going to make any money being a cosmetologist, and you should do something else. But I was just like, this is what I want to do. I couldn't find anything else that I like doing. So I was like, no, I'm just going to stick to this. And I'm probably making more money than them now, so.
Yeah. And it's like, you never know what stuff like this takes you. Like, I know Ariel, the makeup artist for Kim, and Kylie and all of them, you know, they started, like, everyone has a place to start from, and they probably started in like similar situations now. And like, look at them, like, you're a makeup artist for one of the most popular cosmetic brands in the world, and you're making like so much money. So people don't think like,
I feel like they just always down our business, but at the end of the day, people always need their makeup done. They always need their nails done. They always need their hair done. So this is something that's never gonna get old. Ever.
Yeah. No matter what, even if you're like a 58-year-old woman, you're going to Walmart to get your little press on eyeshadow, or you know,
not press on eyeshadow.
Them little, you know.
Yeah.
This is not ever gonna go away, no matter what.
Nope.
Which is good for like people like me. Like, my start was, I got into makeup when I was younger. You know, I really didn't have that many friends or whatever, so I used to like watch YouTube, and you know, everyone knows that YouTube is like the place where you like, you know, find comfort in, you know, watching people's videos. And like, I used to just watch beauty like videos, and like, I didn't do makeup at all, so it was like, it was kind of weird for me in the beginning, because I was like, ooh, I like really want to do this, but like at the time I wasn't like out to my family or anything.
Oh yeah.
So I used to just watch it and, you know, really just love it. And like, I would want to be that person, like, oh, I want to make videos for people, and like, oh, I want to, you know, look as pretty as them, or, you know, be creative. And like, my start was like really in high school, my freshman year. I did color guard, which is, you know, people know it as the girls that, you know, wave flags on the field while the band marches. And we used to have to do makeup, and I used to try to do makeup so hard. Like, those girls basically dragged me, girl. Like, they were like, oh, what is he wearing? Like, oh my god, he thinks he can do makeup. And like, girl, I still have pictures, and it's so funny. But like, look at me now. Like, my passion has been makeup, and it's like, I've carried that on from that year, and I started practicing. And like, as soon as I started practicing, you know, just like you said, I stopped because I was like, ooh, this is bad.
Yeah.
And so I recently like picked up on it again, and like actually took time to practice and like really get to learn my face, because that's what makeup is all about. Like, you know, like knowing your face.
Yeah.
Like, look at me now, I'm okay at it.
Yeah, and that's what I hate. Everybody feel like they can have a say-so about what you can and can't do.
Yeah, makeup
But
is so subjective.
you literally have to just like, it really comes to the point where it's like, this is what I like doing, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to continue to do. Because if not, people always think that they can tell you what's best for you.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then the lady who used to do my nails, like, she literally, like, I told her, like, you know, I think I'm just gonna start practicing, and like, this is something that I want to learn how to do. And she was like, oh, well, I can teach you. And I was like, oh, really? She was like, yeah, I can take you to the store where I get my stuff at, and you can buy all your stuff. So when I was ready, like, I never heard from her. She never answered the phone. She never messaged me back. Nothing. And it's like, dang, girl, like, did you think I was going to take your clients or what? Because I don't even know you. But then one day she messaged me and was like, hey, you know, could you do my nails? And guess what? I didn't message her back.
Oh, honey. See, I hate people. This is like a huge problem now. Like, people and brands want you to like promote them and like be all about them. But like, what you built yourself, like you worked hard for that. And like, you can't just like, you're not obviously going to promote someone or like help out someone for free unless like, you know, they're your friends or something. But like, she, like, just like in your situation, she didn't help you when you needed to be helped. And I feel like that for a lot of brands, like, oh, I'm doing quality content and like you're not helping me, or you're not you know, seeing the creativity in me. And then like when you get big and popping or whatever, they want to come back and be like, oh, we want to work with you, blah blah blah. Like, that's a huge problem for me.
No, like, basically all the companies that, like, been sending me stuff, like, they literally, like, just send me stuff and there's like, hey, you know, can you do a video? And I'm like, yeah. And then I do the video and that's it. And then they send me more stuff or whatever. But then the other day I had a company, they're like, hey, do you want to do a review for us? And they're like, you have to sign a contract. You have to stay with us for a year. If you don't do what we tell you to do, basically, you're going to have to pay us back for the product.
Oh.
And it was a lot. And I was like, no, thank you.
Like, who wants to work with like a pushy brand? Like,
right. I was like, sure, they might as well give me a script.
Right. And it's like, I'm not gonna promote something unless like I really like it. So either way.
Yeah, because everything I've done a review on so far, like, I really like.
Oh, we got the same sponges. This is like one of my favorite. Like, I have the Beauty Blender sponge, and it's like, this is more like, I don't know the material, but like this is more like spongy, and this is more like squishy sponge.
Yeah,
like,
I had some before. Like, I have this one, but I just use it for powder. But it's so stiff.
Yeah, a lot of people have like powder brushes. I mean, powder sponges and like, you know, foundation sponges. And with me, girl, I just use the same sponge. A lot of people do, so it like sinks into their you know, skin.
Do you? Because I have this brush for foundation. Do you ever use a brush?
When I'm feeling lazy, I use the Sigma flat-headed brush, which is really good.
I don't know if I was doing it wrong, but I didn't like how you could just see like all the lines on my face.
Oh.
So I would still like go in with the sponge and just smooth it out.
You probably just need like more foundation or something like that. Well, I'm over here really looking like a hot mess.
So, do you plan on, like, what are your plans after you graduate? Because I know this is your last year.
Yeah, I'm a senior in high school, and like basically, hopefully by the time high school ends, like my beauty career pops off, because I'm like to an okay start, and I'm not like saying, oh, I'm gonna leave, you know, I'm not gonna go to college just to pursue my beauty career when I have like 9K on Instagram. Like, you know, that's crazy. So I'm probably gonna go to college for fashion and like really get into that field, and like at the same time still focus and worry about growing my page.
Yeah.
Because this is something I do love, and I'm not gonna like, you know, stop doing it just because I can't make money, or, you know.
Yeah. So do you plan on staying here? Well, do we have any? We don't have any fashion schools, do we? At all.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to go out of state.
Yeah.
But people like, girl, my friends talking to me about college, and I'm so scared. I'm like, they be having me shaking, girl.
Why?
They're like, oh my God, you have to pay so much money. You have to buy books, and you have to, you know, find somewhere to stay. And I'm like, woo, like, girl, I can just, you know, not go.
I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but like say you were to do like skills, you can get a scholarship for that, but that scholarship is only good for like certain schools. So that would be one thing. So like if you were to get the scholarship, you could always just go ahead and finish your cosmetology stuff just because it would be free.
Yeah.
But yep, try not to do something where you don't have to pay as much because it is expensive.
Yeah. I mean, my love right now is like for fashion, you know, makeup, like that's very much who I am. So it's definitely going to be something in that field. Like I'm not trying to go to college for like a desk job, you know. That's just not like the life I'm trying to live. Which I feel like that's for everyone, but some people, you know, it's nothing wrong with that, but some people just get caught up where they're in like a desk job. But
I've never liked school ever. I don't like doing homework. I don't like reading. I don't like none of that. So
I like my dumb self. I like school for the like social part of it, like when I'm at school, I get all glammed up or dressed up.
No, like even like my high school year, it was 4 of us. We're all friends, and we just kind of stuck to ourselves. That's all we're the only ones we talked to basically, and we didn't pay no mind to nobody else. Yeah,
that was kind of the same for last year. My best friends, shout out to them, we're all in the laundry girl. Yeah. They're in college now, and I'm a senior, and it's like,
oh, I bet that sucks.
Yes, like they were my best friends, and I left them. But also, I still have friends in my grade. Like I still have a good 4 friends. Actually, let me stop lying. Okay, I have like a pretty big group of friends.
They're gonna watch this, and they're not gonna be your friends.
They're gonna be like so trifling. I love y'all. But like I like at school, everyone likes me. I like everyone. I don't have a problem with anyone.
I just feel like I've never been like, you're more like, I can tell that you're more social, and I kind of just like to keep to myself.
Yeah.
Because I've never been like the drama type of person. Like, don't put me in your drama. I didn't say nothing about nobody.
So are you really like what's your sign? Like, are you like your zodiac sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, I don't know much about Scorpios.
I don't know much about nothing. Or none of the signs. I know people go about stuff based on signs, but
basically with me, I get like a good feeling for people with signs. I'm gonna look like crazy.
See, I want to get the, what is that? The Torrent? Yeah, I want to get that, but I don't know. Like, literally the last time I went, like, whenever I went to buy my, my NARS foundation, like, I went to the one in North Little for them to match me, and then I came home and I literally looked like a piece of chocolate.
Girl,
and
they
I was
be
like, what the
scamming
is
up
this?
in there. They be
and
like,
then I went to the one in Little Rock to exchange it because I didn't want to drive to North Little Rock. So I went to Little Rock and I was like, I literally just got matched yesterday. Like, can you exchange this and match me again? And I'm thinking, you know, because I was going to just go in there and do it myself, like just match myself. But I was like, okay, I'm going to let them do it because this is their job and they know what they're doing. And I probably could have just did it myself.
Yeah, I know. This is the Revolution one, and it's basically just like Tarte. It's $7. It's so good. So it's definitely a great dupe if you don't want to like spend all your coin. Oh, a question I was gonna ask you was, so to get like more personal, like really really personal, do you have a boyfriend? Like what's the tea on that, girl?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for, guess how many years we've been together for? 7.
Really? So that's like...
Yeah, like, what was it? we're both, no, he's a year ahead of me. So I was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade. And he was in the 9th grade going to the 10th grade. And we met on Facebook.
Ooh.
And he had messaged me before though, like it was I think I must have had a little boyfriend before, or the first time he messaged me, but he was just kind of like, hey, you know, thank you. He literally said, hey, thanks for the ad, and I never messaged him back. And then he had messaged me again and was like, hey, I think I still have the screenshot, but it's like, hey, what are you doing or something. And then after that, we just kept talking. And then
That's so
seven years later, we're still together.
Girl, I cannot relate. I've never had a boyfriend. Must be nice.
Yeah.
It's really cute though. Like, I love seeing people in love.
Oh, Lord. Is there anybody you like at your school or?
Girl, I'm gonna be a little shady here, but
Oh, Lord.
really, in my school, it's no one like, I don't know, we don't have any cute guys. And I hope every single boy at my school watches this because none of you are cute. None of y'all popping. So when I pass you on the hallway and y'all give me these looks, like I'm looking at y'all, like that's not what I'm looking at.
Is it the kind of guys that are more like judgmental, like, I don't want him looking at me, or do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of guys there are cool and like they talk to me and they're like open with like me being gay, but like a lot of the guys there are like really weird and like, oh, I'm just keep on conceal it, but like they're like, oh, like if I were to like get close to them, or I wouldn't even get close to them, they would get close to me, and I would be like so, you know, standoffish because, you know, a lot of boys are like really weird when it comes to that stuff. But like I try and stay in my distance, like when it comes to boys, like straight guys. Like I don't know, it's weird with every single boy.
Yeah.
Cause some boys would be like, oh, I'm cool in your face, but behind your back, blah 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 blah, which is totally fine because I really don't care.
Yeah. Can I see the picture again?
Yeah.
See, like, I don't do all the extra stuff only because I don't know how to. So I literally did my foundation and I did the powder thing, and I want to learn, but every time I try, like, I can't. Like, I don't know what I'm doing because we're using the same sponge.
Yeah.
So like the only concealer, or like, what is this? The contour stick that I have is this by, I don't know who, Jordana, whoever that is. And like, it doesn't even like blend out or anything. Oh, I hope it didn't break.
So are your followers like, oh, we want to see you do your makeup, do your makeup, do your makeup?
Yeah, I posted a couple of videos, which that was my purpose, I guess, of me doing my makeup to record the video, because I wanted people to like want me to do makeup, I guess, just so I can be just so I can expand my channel. But then there's also those people that are like, no, this is a nail channel, so it needs to be nails, and it's like, no, this is my channel, so I can post whatever I want to post. But I do want to just spend a little bit, only because I mean I am a cosmetologist, so I am supposed to be doing, you know, just a little bit of everything. But I'm sure they won't mind. I feel like it's to the point where they're kind of like what was it? I posted a picture of me the other day on my nail page, and they were like, I think I said something like, what do you think I recorded? And some people were like, I literally will watch whatever you upload. So
that's good. That's really good. I feel like it's really good to keep, you know, your channel open and like obviously do stuff you want to do, record what you want to record, have fun with your channel, because it is your channel.
Yeah. And then like at first I was basically like trying to please everybody, like, oh well, they said my video was too long, so let me make them shorter. And then I make them shorter and they're like, oh, your videos are too short, they need to be longer. So then I basically like came to the conclusion where I'm like, I'm just gonna do what I do. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, then oh well, I tried.
Yeah.
Like, you can't see anything on my lid, but like a picture right here, it just depends on, like a picture right here, you can see like everything on my lid. Like it just depends on how you cut your piece and, you know, like what you do. Yeah. Which one?
The Morphe one, or did I put it up?
I think
here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using the 35D Morphe palette that I don't ever use because I don't ever do my makeup. So
it's like brand new.
yes. Let's see, so going with a yellow.
You have any smaller brushes?
Yeah, do I need to go with a smaller one?
Yeah.
Like,
It'll be easier.
like which one?
You can like use this one, but use it like this way to like,
Okay.
you know, so you like really get into the crease.
Okay.
Because some people like, I mean, I know one of my friends on Instagram, she brings her eyeshadow all the way up to like her eyebrow. And then some people like keep it like kind of, you know, almost.
Like just the lid.
Yeah.
What, sugar?
Oh my god, he is so cute. Literally, when I got in her car, he was like barking at
He's
me.
like,
And then, yeah, the next second, he was like in my lap.
He's just so used to being around all my clients, so.
He's like so sweet.
He's so spoiled.
Oh my god, this powder, my friend put me onto it. I forgot what it was called. Oh, it's the Maybelline Fit Me. So good. Like, it's like baby skin.
I have their foundation, but I just feel like it's too... I would want it to be more of a full coverage, and it's not.
Which one is it?
I have that. Which one do I have? Ooh. I have this one. Wait, I think I have two of them. I have this one.
I used to use that one.
You want to get down?
Y'all, my dumb self forgot my what I usually contour with, and now I'm using something else, and I'm like so scared to contour.
I just feel like you can't even see the yellow. Do you like prime your lids? Because
yeah.
I don't ever do that.
I forgot to tell you. I usually prime my lids with this shade, which is like almost white in the color.
I guess I would probably just wait till you do it so I can watch you.
Okay. I'm almost done. Just powdering my face.
Yeah, because that's like my colors never pop. And then I see people doing that, but I don't know how to, so.
Girl, I'm really over here trying to make some shout outs. I don't know if it doesn't show up. I usually go in with this mist to just like make the powders set in. This is my favorite mist. This is the Morphe continuous setting.
I went into the Morphe store when I was in Vegas the other day, or like 2 weeks ago, and my boyfriend's like, I don't want to go in there, and I'm like, come on, let's just look around. And he's like, no, we just hurry up. So we just like ran in there, but I don't like when I feel pressured, so I like just walked out. I'm like, you know what, forget this. I'll come in another day.
I wish we had a Morphe store here, but I know they're expanding, so.
We'll probably have one soon.
Yeah. Well, I'm like really upset that I don't have it today.
Do you use the cream or the powder?
I use powder, and what's weird, I like my skin looking like tanny, you know, like tanny, like tan, contoured, and I go in with this brown shade in the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and it really has me looking like bronzy and really cute, and not too like dark or contoured, you know. Okay, but anyways, usually what I do is I get this light ass concealer. It's like I would never put this, like, even though I did, I would never like oh my god, I'm dying.
You need some water?
So I just put this on my leg. This is turning like into a tutorial. Just put it all over my leg. And take the brush that I concealed my brows with. This is the one I use to conceal it with my foundation. And I just kind of like bring that up.
Do you bring it all the way up to your eyebrow again? Or?
Yeah. Basically, it's blending the stuff I already have on my brush and like what I have now. And then I pat this in like with my finger. Which looks so crazy, but I mean, it's gonna be pigments over it anyway. Like, that looks so crazy.
How long does it usually take you to do your makeup every morning?
Well, when I do it in the morning, I usually do like a natural like makeup glam, and like I just fill in my brows, you know, conceal powder, and that takes me about 30 minutes, which isn't long.
Yeah, that's about how long it takes me every morning.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
Oh well.
So I'm just gonna take this, I guess we can,
Yeah.
like, basically I'm gonna just take a yellow hat.
Okay, see, I wasn't patting it down. I was just like going in
trying to
circles.
blend. I know the 35B isn't sold anymore on Morphe's site.
That's what I think. That's what you told me. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I think they're gonna do like a collection with James Charles, cause you know he's all about color and all of that. And I recently gave my palette to my 35B to one of my friends. You know.
I can't wait. I ordered the, what was it? BH Cosmetics. I think it was like 7 things for $52. I still can't believe that.
That's such a good deal.
Cause they had the what was it? It was, oh, my stomach growling. It was that, what is it called? Back to Brazil. What is it called? The colorful one by BH Cosmetics.
I think it's like Welcome to Brazil.
Okay, that's what I
Back or
thought.
something like
Yeah,
that.
Back to Brazil. I think.
Yeah,
that's
Back
what
to
it's
Brazil.
called.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got welcome.
I'm over here like I'm a whole MUA, but don't know.
But yeah, I got that, and then the blush palette, another eyeshadow palette, the eyebrow pencil, the brushes for $52.
That's a really good deal, and they have like really good products too.
Yeah, cause I kept seeing like, cause at first I was like, everything's so cheap. Like I don't know if I should trust it or what. But then I started seeing that a lot of makeup artists were using it. So I was like, let me try this. Have you ate anything? My stomach's growling.
I usually don't eat in the morning because I'm like not even a morning person, but
Like I usually have like a yogurt and or a banana or something.
also recently, I think I already told you this, but I ordered the Jaclyn Hill Morphe
Yes,
palette.
have you tried them yet?
No, girl, I'm like waiting on the review because I'm gonna do a review after this video on them. And I'm so excited, but like I opened it and I like, you know, opened the palette and I'm like, oh my god, I already have so much to say.
Yeah, I know. You was telling me some stuff. Well then, I wonder if they're gonna come back in stock. I haven't even checked.
Yeah, because them boys sold out quick. Everything Jaclyn do, everyone's like, oh my god, Jaclyn.
Yeah. But like I said, I didn't even know who she was. I had to look her up.
I hope this looks better than what is being seen on here.
You can't even see mine.
It looks like really good right here.
So once again, this is the look that I'm attempting to do. Okay, so which parent are you closer to and why?
I'm closer to my mom, and that's very obvious why, because, you know, I don't know, my dad isn't very fond of what I do, which is kind of sad, but it's kind of like, yeah, like when I'm making money off of this, you're gonna like regret it.
When I buy my house and when I'm rich.
Yeah.
You
gonna
want
to
me?
be like, oh, I love it. Oh my God. Like, you're gonna act so brand new.
Nah, homeboy. Keep that same energy.
Right. That's what I'm gonna tell them. And some people would be like, oh no, forgive him, forgive him. Like, no.
Okay. Well, I guess I can answer it too.
Yeah.
Neither.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would think you would be like both, or
I mean, like I said, I kind of just like I literally, okay, so I feel like me and my mom are too much alike.
mm-hmm.
So we kind of like bump heads a lot because we're just like too much alike. So I don't know. Like when I was younger, I was always with my dad, like always.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my dad. But then as I got older, I kind of just like stayed to myself. Like I literally, like I promise, all I literally do is like do nails, get home from school, I do nails, get in the shower or eat, get in the shower, go to sleep, do the same thing every day. So like whenever I do see him, it's like me just walking into the living room or me, you know, just like I don't know.
Just saying like, hey.
Yeah. What are you more into, looks or brains?
I feel like this is gonna be the same for everyone because like no one wants like a busted boy like oh he's like not that cute but he's smart. Like everyone wants that in between, you know.
Yeah.
But my preference is like, you know, really cute, sweet, smart. Like you don't have to be like really smart because like I'm over here not really smart.
Yeah.
So like what do I look like expecting you to be like a genius?
No, like with my boyfriend, he I mean he's cute, of course.
Yeah.
And he has common sense.
Which is really important nowadays.
But sometimes like, you know, they try to act like they know it all. He thinks he just knows everything. And it's like, I can prove you wrong in like 2.3 seconds. But he still thinks that he just knows it all. So sometimes it's just like, whatever, I'm going to let you think what you want to think. But just know that I know
what's right.
Yes.
And like, girl, that is such a, you know, huge thing to me. And then like, another big problem with me is like, boys are like, they have a problem with me doing makeup, which is like, okay, like get over it. It's makeup. Like I can take it off. It's not like I'm tattooing makeup on my face, you know. And they make it like a huge deal. And I'm just like, calm down. It's just makeup, you know.
Do you want me to do your makeup?
Yeah.
No, but like I know this is not even related to the question, but like yesterday he came after I did nails and we went to the movies and then we went out to eat and then we went to the movies and then we went shopping. Well, like when it was time for him to go, like I was like, okay, give me a hug, and like I literally like locked my arms and my legs around him and I was like, no, you're not leaving. And then he dragged me like off the bed and I was literally like sitting on the floor still holding on to his leg. And I hate every time that he leaves. And he's like, well, sometimes you be ready for me to go. And I'm like, yeah, when I'm mad at you, but right now I just want you to stay. But he had to work today, so.
Do you like see each other a lot or like?
I mean lately, now that I'm back in school, like during the summer, we were like doing lunch every day or whenever I could, like maybe 3 days out the week, I would meet him because he's a mailman. So I would meet him out on a route and I would take us lunch. But then now that I'm back in school, like we probably only been seeing each other like once a week.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
I mean, but y'all spawned, you know, 7 years.
Yeah, we've been together for so long. It's like whatever.
What was the best phase in your life?
My best phase. I mean, really, when we didn't have to worry about nothing, when we didn't have to worry about no bills, when you didn't have to worry about just nothing, that was the best. So probably what? Elementary school?
Yeah. I mean, growing up, I used to always be like, oh, I can't wait to do this. And it's still like the same because I'm not like an adult. But it's like, I don't know, I just miss the times. Like this summer was very, what's the word? What's the word I'm trying to think of?
Spontaneous.
Like I reminisce a lot on my past this summer. Like for instance, like I just watched Degrassi like all summer because that used to be like the show I seen and like watched when I was younger, and then like I used to just like cry on episodes. Like I don't know, it's like watching people grow up and like just seeing that made me really like, oh my god.
Which I mean, I still stay here with my parents, so I don't have bills, like big bills to pay, but I still feel like if I was to go out on my own, I just couldn't do it.
I feel like it's good that you stay with your parents too, because like personally, if it was my mom's house, like I would probably stay with her. But like with my father in it, like I'm trying to live my life, I'm trying to get.
So is he like really strict or what?
Yeah, and I don't want to like put too much online because I mean, I love him, he loves me, which is I'm trying to like salt it down or whatever, like water it down, but it's Gucci.
Yeah. No, it seems like my parents, they don't make us feel like we need to go and like ever. Like, like they pay the bills. We pay like car insurance, our bills, like phone bills, stuff like that. But as far as like everything else, like they pay for that. And they've always been the type of people, it's like as long as you're in school and as long as you're working, like you're welcome to stay here. Yeah, like you're welcome to stay here. But the minute that you think you're just gonna be in here laying around, like no, you gotta go. But like I'm sure that like if I was like, hey y'all, like I'm about to move out, like they probably like freak out.
I'm like looking over here and it's like, okay, it's cute, and then I look back here and I'm like, where's it at? A lot of this looks like a mess right now, but a lot of it is like me like knowing my eye. Like I'm not gonna put the orange like all the way in because I know I'm gonna cut the crease anyways. So.
Did the thing move?
What thing?
The background.
It did. Oh my god.
So what do you use to cut your crease? Just the really light concealer, the same one.
Yeah, and then just like a flat brush.
Have you ever used this? Where is it? Do you know what this is?
No.
Like you're supposed to like apply your concealer on here, and then you do like a cut crease. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I bought it off of Amazon, but I think that's what they use. Like they'll literally like apply the eyeshadow on here instead of doing it on your eye, and then you just close your eye and you just stamp it on like a little stamp.
Oh girl.
I never used it, but I think I used it once, and I was like, no.
That would be too hard for my little small eyes. I'm spending like forever on this one side. It's so annoying.
I promise, I just give up. You see, I started on my other eye already, and because I just can't. What was the question?
What are you most thankful for?
What am I looking for? I mean, really, my parents, because I feel like they've pushed us to always work for what you want, and I feel like if it wasn't for them like steady pushing us, I would have never even like started doing nails or anything. I think I would have kind of just messed around and probably would have had like 3 kids by now, and oh, my stomach. But yeah, I feel like because some parents, they just don't care about what you do.
Yeah.
But as as we were growing up, it was always like, you know, like you have to do this. They like my parents, they were never strict, but they kind of just told us like what they expected from us. Like, you know, y'all need to go to school, y'all need to get a good job because, you know, everybody don't have it like that. So I think like I'm just thankful that they pushed us to do what we wanted and not just let us sit around the house not doing anything with our lives.
Yeah, I think that's really good in parents, you know. Everyone wants like some successful kids, you know.
Yeah, and I think because, you know, like nowadays a lot of parents is like they want to be friends with their kids. And my parents, like, they were always really cool, but we also knew, you know, our limits. Because I mean, I even heard of kids like saying like, oh yeah, like I smoke with my mom or I drink with my mom, and it's like, excuse me?
Yeah, like
what? So I feel like that's where boundaries come in at, and you know, yeah, you can be friends with your parents, but you need to know where you need to stop at.
Yeah, I think that's really important also. Like, I mean, I think it's really important to have a bond with your parents and like for them to get you, but not for them to like, you know, basically let you do whatever you want.
What's one thing that people always misunderstand about you? I can answer this one for me.
Yeah, go ahead.
One thing that people always misunderstand is that when I say I'm not taking new clients, it doesn't.
That's so funny.
It doesn't mean that I just don't want to take that. People just think, oh, she's not trying to make no money. Oh, she just don't want to do more nails. No, I go to school from 8:30 to 4:30. My first client is at 5 p.m. So I don't even get to eat before I do nails. I come straight home and start doing nails. My next client is, I just messed up my face, but my next client is at 6:30, and then by the time I'm done, it's like 8. So then I finally eat dinner. I get in the shower, go to sleep, wake up again at 7:30, go to school, same thing every day. And then whenever, like, literally the only off day is what? Sunday. That's why I told Jordan. He was like, when can you do it? And I was like, Sunday. Like, that's literally my only off day. So when I say I'm not taking new clients, it doesn't mean I don't want to make no money. It just means I don't have any openings, because by the time my clients book, I'm full.
I feel like, and even now, like, we're still, like, it's Sunday and it's our only off day, and we're still, like, doing something, like, for her business and, like, for each other. Like, that's...
So really, it's not even an off day.
Yeah. Even though, like, we're sitting down having fun, you know, but...
Yeah.
I just feel like people don't understand how booked people can be. And
I feel, and people look at it as a bad thing, like, oh, she's not taking out clients. But it's like, no, if anything, that's a good thing, that my clients keep coming back, that people actually like me enough to continue to come back year after year after year. Because I have a lot of clients that they've been coming to me since I started doing nails 6 years ago. And they just keep booking their appointment every 2 weeks. But you always get those people, she's not trying to make no money. She don't like new people. Like, I've literally, like, the other day, one lady said that I kicked her out. That I had did her nails before, but then I kicked her out. First off, who do I even look like saying, oh, no, don't come back?
Yeah.
I don't want to do your nails? No. I'm not even that type of person. So, yeah. I know I got a little rowdy.
To be honest.
What's something that people always misunderstand about you?
I feel like by looking at me, people think I'm like this stuck-up person. They probably see like my face and they're like, oh, he's probably like stuck up, or he thinks he's too good for people. And that's not me at all. Like, especially, I get this a lot at school. And like, if you just take the time to get to know someone and talk to someone, like, I feel like that's really important.
I think my thing is, like, I just, like, naturally have, like, a resting bitch face.
Yeah.
So people just automatically assume that you are just mean.
I think that's a big problem in society today.
But then at the same time, I'm not like, I don't know how to just approach somebody and have a full blown conversation. Like, I don't know what to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just don't know. But if you come up to me and talk to me, like, you know, I'll be more than glad to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so bad.
I forgot what color I even was using, so I'm just like mixing colors now.
Oh, this is better in my light. If I bring it closer. What's the craziest thing you've ever done and would do again?
And would do again. I feel like nothing. I'm not a very adventurous person.
Really?
So like, literally, like, let me tell you how not adventurous I am.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to a restaurant and I like what I ordered the first time, I'm gonna order the same thing forever at that same restaurant. That's how, like, I just don't like trying new things because every time that I do, like, I'm disappointed. So I always stick to the same things. So I don't do crazy stuff. I like to always be on a safe side.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I feel like the craziest thing I've done was, well, me and my friends, we went traveling and we decided to go down to Heber Springs. And girl, I can't swim, so I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, we went down there knowing we could swim. Girl, none of us could swim in the moment. But we went down there and like there are some high cliffs. And so I was like, okay, so I'm gonna jump off this cliff. Like, I've never done anything like this before. I can't swim. Girl, I had like 3 life vests on. I jumped off. It was so fun. And like, I'm glad I did it because like I would have never done that ever in my life. And it was just like so fun. Like that happened like this last summer that just passed us, and like I'm glad I did that. That was like the best summer with like my closest friends, you know.
I've been to Heber Springs, like, I think the last time I went, like, I literally, you know how, like, before, I don't know if when you went it was there, but they have, like, a little, like, concrete walkway to the other side to the cliffs. So, at that time when we went, it had rained, like, it was raining a lot during that time. So, like, it over flooded, so that walkway was underwater. So, but we wanted to go over to the cliffs because there was people already over there. So we wanted to go over there. So we were like, okay, we'll just swim across. It didn't look that wide when we were on this side. So then we're like, okay, we'll just swim over. When I tell you, like, it was literally to the point where I gave up. I was like, I was so tired from swimming that I was like, I give up. Like, I literally, like, just let myself go. Like, I was ready. Like, I was about to die. And then this one girl had to come and help me. But I literally did like regular swimming on my back, the doggy pad, everything that I could do. And I was just too tired. And then we finally made it to the other side because she literally had to like hold me and help me to the other side. And then I looked back and it was like not even that long. And then on the side, you know, like those, what is it? Like the rails, I don't know. It's not a rail. It's like this long string of like the big floaties. I don't know what to call it.
Oh, like the donut floaties thing?
No, it's not the donut floaties. It's like they have some type of like, it's like a
rope?
Big, like a rope, but it had stuff to like help it float, you know?
Oh yeah,
they
those
have it
balls?
at the pools.
Yeah.
So they had that, and it's like really, we could have like just like held on to those and like went across.
That's
so on the way back, that's what we did. But I almost died. And that's probably the last time I went out there.
Yeah, that was my last summer was my first time, and basically, girl, me and my friends were scared. Like, we already told each other, we was like, if y'all drown, girl, ain't nothing we can do, you know?
I mean, it ain't no lifeguards, you on your own.
Yeah, but I literally have a picture of me with like 3 floaties on. Like, I had 3, and like when I jumped in, my butt like floated to the top. So I was like, praise the Lord. But it was really fun. It was like a good time too.
I feel like this blue is too intense for me, but that's his
It's pretty.
is
It
even,
looks like that. Like it. Like you
Yeah.
can see it. What's on your bucket list this year?
my bucket list. Well, I want to travel some more. So like, I think when I'm done with school, like I want to start doing classes. So I just want to like hit a couple of states and do classes. But other than that, like for myself, I think I want to go to California sometime soon. Like that's the only thing I can think of. Cause so far this year, like literally this year, I did a lot of traveling. Like, in you weren't there, but last year I booked my flight and I went to Miami by myself.
What did he think?
That's how bad it was. Like I didn't tell him until like the day before, cause he's like, "I'm going to Dallas," and I was like, "Oh really? Well, I'm going to Miami." It was that type of thing. So, this time I want to go to. I wanted to go back to Miami, in November for my birthday, but I think I'm just gonna stay here. But yeah, I went to Miami, and then in June I went to Kentucky, and then we went to New York, and then we went to Virginia Beach, and we went to Washington D.C. And then the week before we started school,
Mm-hmm.
I was in Vegas. So I got back that Friday, and then I started back school Monday.
Oh wow.
So I'm just trying to hit.
I
just wanna
love traveling.
I want to go to California, because that's where we wanted to go from the beginning, but it was just too expensive.
I think mine would be to like expand on makeup. Like I see my friends from Instagram like going to like makeup events and like all this fun stuff and like meeting each other and like I want to like I don't want to be like that person, but like I want to have fun like that, you know?
Like honestly, I feel like I don't know, like I want to get big with this as far as like me doing nails, but like I said, I'm not a very like social person. I feel like I'm not like out there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you think it's
I'm just not out there. Not as far like I'm meaning like my personality is not just. I'm just like more just keep to myself type of person. And there's those people like you like that are always like excited and so much enthusiasm and like I'm not really like that. I wish I was, but I'm not.
I mean, I don't know. I try and look on the good side of everything, you know? Like
And I think it's just like I said earlier, like I always like to stick to like the safe side.
yeah.
I don't like trying new things.
Yeah, as with me, I'm like, oh, you only live once, you know, like, YOLO, you know, I want to do this, you know.
No, it's literally to the point where, like, what was it? Friday, me and my boyfriend were at Walmart, and I heard somebody's voice that I recognized, and I literally, like, hurried, like, I didn't want to look over, so I just, like, kept walking, because I didn't want to stop and talk. That's how bad it is.
Me.
And, like, I go to the mall, like, when it's early, because I don't like to see people that I know. Because I don't want to stop and talk. Like, when I go out, I literally want to, like, run in the store, get what I need, run back out. Or sometimes I want to, like, walk around and just look at whatever. If I want to walk around for 30 minutes, I'm going to walk around for 30 minutes. And I don't want to have to, like, stop and talk to anybody.
So you're the type of person that's like...
I'm antisocial.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, if I could shop without, like, seeing anyone, like, you would totally shop without
like,
seeing anyone.
if I got rich, I would be like, can y'all close the mall down so I can come here and shop?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see nobody.
That's a whole mood. I understand that, you know. Sometimes I'm like that, but most of the times I'm like, you know, oh, I can't wait to do this. Like I go in Walmart to like get some grapes and I'm in there for like 2 hours talking to people or, you know.
But the reason why I'm like that is because I sit here and do nails all day, every day, talking to people. So when I'm done, I don't want to, like, I'm talked out, basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so you're like
I just want some time to myself.
When you do something, you're like, oh, I want to do this and I want to do this with like the purpose of doing this, you know?
Yeah. So it's not so much that I'm just like
antisocial.
Yeah, antisocial is just like I'm talked out.
That's understandable, you know.
Because that's all I do.
Oh my god, this is turning out good even though like I changed the look up. Like, it's cute. She's cute or whatever. Wow, I'm like switching brushes so much.
And see, that's my problem.
What?
Like, I'll use one brush, and that's all.
Like, I brought my important brushes, which are, I'm gonna give them a look and tell what. My flat brush, which is for, you know, cutting creases, packing stuff on. It's like a detail brush, which is like, I use it for under my eyes and like when I really need to get something. This is a diffuser. Basically helps blend, diffuses shadows. Detail brush. This is the M514. It's like a really good for the crease. And another like fluffier brush. These are actually the same, but this one is fluffier.
Yeah.
But yeah, those what I use. And we don't have a Morphe down here, so it's like...
See, look, now if I zoom in, it look like he has purple in there, like right there. Forget that. I'm not adding no purple. I'm gonna stop.
It looks like really alike. Like, look.
Not.
You should just pack the white on your lid like that white. You should just pop.
Yeah, because I mean, it looked gold to me when I first looked at it, like right there. I don't know. Do you have like? No, you don't have. See, I can't ever do like the wing eyeliner. Like
Me
that's what
either.
messes up everything.
Like, I'm a whole like MUA, but I cannot do that. Like, like my eyes just don't work like that. I feel so bad because I know I'm taking like forever just to like do one eye, and you're like almost finished.
I mean, but I guess it's the same thing. Like if I was doing nails, you'd probably just like rush it.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking my time. Because it's like, I don't care as much.
Oh my god, guys. She's teaching our class how to do nails. And like, I bet all of you guys are jealous. Like, she's basically giving us one-on-ones. And I'm so excited.
Yeah. And I literally should be clocking my hours this week. Like.
Girl, you better get your...
But like, I haven't been studying. So I'm still going to have to come back and study. Because I know I'm not going to study at home. So I'll probably just keep coming up there.
That's really good. I'm definitely taking advantage of everything, you know. But like, you should record the classes like with us. That would be good, so they can see it too, because I'm sure they're interested.
Yeah. What mascara do you use?
This is gonna kind of be bad, but I barely use mascara. Like when I do lashes, I only use the MAC, and this is a sampler, girl. The MAC in Extreme.
Oh, I have that.
Dimension 3D.
Where is it? They sent it in the little like, what is it? The Ipsy or Etsy or whatever it's called. But it made my eyes burn to where like my eyes were watery, and it like messed up my eyeliner.
Yeah, I only like that because it's like, I only use it on like my bottom lashes because it's like so precise when it comes to, you know, getting those to look good without looking like spiders.
We probably can just cut it here because it's an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
So we can cut it and then we'll just come back at the end.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So we are all done. As you can see, we look beautiful. Our looks just turned out better than I expected. It just looks so good. But we got to know each other a lot better. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and then also follow him, which is...
My Instagram is Jacoby, Jakobejay, and then my YouTube is Jacoby Jordan, and I'll be more consistent. I will be putting like my version of this video up on my channel too, and also a review of the Jaclyn Hill Vault palette. So you guys should definitely check me out.
So once again, this was a little bit different. He helped me out with my look. As you guys know, I had been trying or attempting to do a couple of eyeshadow looks, and I seen you guys were requesting makeup videos. So this was just a little bit of that. Hopefully in the future I start doing more actual makeup tutorials to help you guys out. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for more to come.
Guys, later.
Bye.